Sometimes heaven seems so close. The Pamir Mountains stretch throughout China's western frontier in Xinjiang. Water comes from the melted snow. It's the source of life for villagers, animals, and plants. The highland plateau is home for China's Tajiks. Every day, the family of 71-year-old Nazimudila get their water from the stream in front of their home. They're among the 700 herders of Ruskom village in Tashkurgan County. In Tajik, Ruskom means truly short of everything.
This is where I've lived since childhood. This place has a good environment, clean water, fresh air. That's why I love it. We tend fruit trees without chemical fertilizer.
15-year-old Bahadijang Bizuyek is Nazimudila's granddaughter. She goes to high school in Kashgar, over 300 kilometers away. Bahadijang only returns home during holidays because the road conditions in the mountains are so poor. Life in the village is very different from where she studies in the city. Here, mountains are everything. No vegetables, no traffic, no hospitals, no shops, and no telecommunications.
During the wheat harvest, my parents will be extremely busy, but I can't always stay at home to help them, because life here is too hard.
Education is one way to get away from Ruskom. Bahadijang doesn't want the life of her mother. Traditionally, women in the village must stay at home, taking care of the family and looking after livestock all their life. Ruskom is among the poorest places in rural China. Though most families are already above the poverty line, there's a little chance to go any higher because resources are so few. Money alone can't solve the problems. The government solution is to relocate all villagers to a new settlement by 2019. This bridge is the key link between Nazimudila's family and the outside world. Today, he's taking Bahadijang to the summer range to check on their sheep and cattle. They're taking some beans for the yule and something to eat on the way. The journey takes several hours. Today, herders have to travel further to find forage. Unlike China's better-off regions, economic development in rural areas like Ruskom largely depends on the government. But the complexity of the situation means feasible ideas are few. China has targeted goals to reduce poverty through measures like rural tourism and eco-agriculture or e-commerce. But in the remote areas where the environment is fragile and in the ethnic minority regions where people keep their traditional lifestyles, reaching the anti-poverty goals can seem like walking on ice. Their animals are the herders' greatest assets, but their income fluctuates with price changes. And the government has issued regulations to restrict herding to protect the grasslands. For generations, Tajiks have been living on semi-nomadic life, mainly relying on raising livestock. Life is hard on the Pamir Plateau, where there are vast stretches of mountains and Gobi Desert. Eliminating poverty is a challenge for all.